in the chat. Let's fucking go! Karma back was so frustrating too. It took so long. Alright, stream's over. We did it. We did it, guys. Good stream. Catch you guys next week. See ya. Easy game. Dude. What is up, guys? Again, Not the Worst here, bringing you a Black Devs Online, I guess, channel update, we'll call it. So, you saw those fine little clips there. We did finally get our pen dandelion. We've been working on for about 5 months for it on a 234 fail stack. For those of you that weren't around for the streams for it during that time, it was 25 total attempts before we got it. The first 22 were all no cronstones whatsoever. And then we had a stream a week before that stream, was one of the very few times we had the backup dandelion never went tet, so we didn't get a pen attempt in. So, you know, after a few drinks here and there, chat kind of convinced me to just go ahead and spend whatever silver we had left on some costumes, melt them down, and get a cron pen attempt in, so we at least had one for the stream, which I thought was a good idea at the time. So we did it, and then I completely spent all the rest of our silver since it didn't succeed, and we did it again. So the follow-up stream to that, the week after, we got into the same position. I just could not get the backup dandelion to go tet, so we didn't get a single click in for a pen. And I was like, man, we're not going to end off another stream with no backup dandelion on tet. So let's just do one single cron attempt again. So this would have been our third click on the 234 fail stack from there, and the 25th overall. And we actually got the pen, as you saw there. So that was pretty exciting. Almost immediately after that, I was ready to go ahead and get set up to swap out my Kudum. Well, not in all scenarios, but Kudum swap for Nuver, which you saw the clip for that too. We went straight there leading up to this point, and then that Valtara belt was actually one of 3 fails all in the same night. And we've also I did 1 fail for a Tet Bazzi before as well. So I'm currently 0 for 4 on belt so far for Tet. I did manage to pick up a Tet Crescent Ring, which I enhanced. I actually had 2 Rift bosses that I was doing at the time, and one of them literally gave me a Duo Crescent Ring. The other one gave me a base Crescent Ring. I was like, well, obviously I have to click this. So I did, and it went try, and then I was like, all right, let's get another one. And then I clicked it on a 110 stack that I had, and it went Tet. So we did have a Tet Crescent. And then the free, well, not free, but the Tri-Crescent Ring from the event that was going on, I did get that on the 3rd day. I think I got the Tri on it, and we also did an attempt to enhance that one on stream for Tet. I couldn't play the clip because I didn't want to do another one of those. The song is going to be copyright claimed. I didn't want to do another one of those, you know, enhancing like clip videos where it's muted for a bunch of songs, because it's really annoying. We didn't make that one. It was also on a 110 stack, so that went down. And then kind of just decided what the next point from here to go with was. I asked chat if we wanted to stick with going with Tet accessories and just spend the money on that. And that is not what chat wanted to do. They wanted to pick up a second Zarka, so we did. And we started working on a new pen stack, I guess, for that, which we're going to do, yeah, up to 123. This was the 111 after I failed my Tet Crescent. And we got 2 pen attempts in on the backup Zarka. It failed as well. Also, songs I can't include in this video, so they're not here. So aside from that, I still have, I haven't done the Bartali Quest Adventure diddly thing, so there's a 100 stack for that at some point. Or the Rula P, whichever one it is. I have a 101. The 123 is going to be our new pen stack. We have a 99. We have a 102 and a 106. These are all stacks we created just from working on that pen dandelion for so long. For so very long. So they're going to pay off in the long run as we work on Tet accessories. So obviously the next step from here, as we can see, I'm right at 264, and that includes the level 60 AP. I have not done Bartali's Adventure for the free sheet AP there either. So I will hit 265 after doing the Bartali Adventure. That's obviously the very next thing to just do. As I did a video previously last week explaining that the level 60 AP and the Bartali Quest Adventure bonus AP are not currently pushing you into the correct brackets. They are supposed to be fixed with tomorrow's maintenance coming up, so hopefully that'll push us from there. Aside from that, like immediate things I want to go ahead and just do is at least Caffers this up if they don't fix the AP bracket. Otherwise, I may hold off on spending the money on that. And then just probably keep pushing for either Tet Crescent or Tet Bazzi, Faltar, or whatever. I really don't care which of the two we go for first because the price on them is the same. And they're the same gain. They're both a 3 AP gain over Kaposha and a 3 AP gain off this. I do still have this stupid little Tet Blue thing, but going for the Tet... I wouldn't stop at a Tri-Tongue grad because it would just be a 1 AP gain and a waste of my time, in my opinion. I'd push it straight to Tet. This is essentially my backup Tri-Tongue grad, if you will, in that regard. So I'd go straight for Tet on it. And since they're a little bit more expensive than, actually a lot bit more expensive than Bazzi belts, Voltara belts, or Crescent rings, or even Eye of the Ruin rings, I'm not going to bother with that right now. So we're going to go for, do the Bartali Quest, we hit the 265 bracket from there. Next progression is going to be ring, belt, whatever we're feeling at that time. For fun on the streams, we'll definitely go ahead and click on a Penzarka, but that's not really something we're pursuing seriously. Just kind of work on it from there and just kind of move forward with that gear progression. As far as what I've been doing, I actually, after making the Shirkan Necropolis video, the 20-hour grind there, I've kind of really started enjoying that space. So my node, maybe we can go to level 9. No. Anyways, I actually started grinding here quite a bit because Hooms are still selling really nicely around 70 mil. And although I do my 20-hour grind videos without a loot scroll, I started, after that video was done, I started going there and using loot scrolls. And I'm actually getting Hooms very frequently with it. And it's been some pretty good money, pretty cheap. And I just like that grind spot in general. It's been kind of a change up. The other thing I've noticed, if you do follow the channel a lot, you know that I grind a whole lot of Kadri every single week just to make sure I have a large amount of Blackstones to support the enhancing streams every weekend to go alongside with it. And I'm finding that there's a lot more people going to Kadri these days than there used to be in general. So it's not so much an issue of getting a spot there. It's more so that I can't seem to keep my karma positive because people are refusing to duel a lot of the times coming through there. They just ignore you, run around, and then have to flag up and kill them, and it's kind of getting annoying. So I needed something a little different. I did enjoy the Shirkan Necropolis drop, and then after seeing how I was doing with drops over there using a loot scroll, I'm actually pretty happy with it and going to keep that up a bit there to just support the silver that comes in throughout there in general. Aside from that, I do still have to fit in a little bit of Kadri to make sure you get the Blackstones in so I don't have to just buy them out of pocket, which isn't a big deal. Just kind of do it off hours and just continue pushing. On paper, just so everyone knows, because I do get this comment pretty frequently, pushing for pen before the Tet accessories it's more so just kind of a content thing because it makes for a fun stream. A lot of regulars that come through the stream and hang out and the subs and stuff. We just have a lot of fun, man. We have some drinks, make some jokes, you know, spend a few hours every Saturday and again on Sundays, just kind of pushing for the pen in between other things. It also does build stacks for me. So for instance, you know, I don't think I have anything for like a Tri accessory right now that I could actually use when we are doing an enhancement for it. That's going to be a little bit low. So that kind of helps with that too, because obviously it blows up all the way back to Prime many times and build up fail stacks. So that kind of helps push along the accessories. I'm not going to pursue the Penzarka at all like I did the Dandelion, since the Dandelion was really just kind of a shoot for the stars sort of thing. And we're not going to push it that hard. Really, accessories obviously is going to be the next gain that makes sense and is fairly strategic across that, and other percentages are just flat out way better than clicking on a pen weapon again and again and again. But we will be doing it, you know, whenever it does go Tet and building fail stacks along the way for that too. So that's what's going on with the channel. Just want to give a little update where we're at, what the gear progression's looking like. It was just kind of really quickly a Tet Crescent and then a pen and then Tet Nuver all within like 3 or 4 days of each other, which was pretty incredible and really exciting. The damage output, the way it feels is just actually very, very different, as you can imagine, coming up from whatever I was at before, 242 or something on a Kudum, moving into like 252 or something with those upgrades. It was just awesome, completely awesome. Feels great. I can't wait to get this 1 extra AP. Hopefully they have that Bartali thing fixed tomorrow and grind through those quests, hit that 265 bracket and see what that feels like too. I did start dabbling in Ackman a bit since it was requested, and obviously at my AP range it's something I can definitely do that in history as well. So I don't know that I'm ready to do a 20-hour grind video on history or Ackman just yet, because those, unlike most other grind places, are going to take me a little bit of practice and kind of spending a little more time getting it down before it's really making any sense. I kind of went in today for a few hours and just kind of watched some other rotations that other people did to try and learn from it, but it's going to take me a bit to get the hang of it before I'm ready for a video on that. Anyways, that's it for this video, guys. If you are new here, be sure to like. Actually, you can also like it even if you're not new. But if you are new here, be sure to subscribe to the channel to get updates, what's going on. As far as what we do, I have guides, we do patch note recaps. I do live streams every weekend, Saturdays at 7 p.m. Eastern and Sundays around 1 p.m. Eastern or so. And if you want to check that out, the link to the Twitch is in the description below. You can drop a follow over there so you get a notification when that goes live. And also, we haven't done any subscriber requests, so if there's any subscribers that want a request of a specific video or something like that, other than the grind spot areas, those take me a long time to finish, other than one of those, but if it's something else you want me to do a video on, just let me know. I haven't been doing those in a bit just because the video schedule has been kind of tight, but now we're spreading out, got some space now that we finally made some gains going. So anyhow, that's going to be it for this one, guys. Everybody, thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.